Welcome to the short video, How to Complete the CIP Continuing Education Excel Tracker. In another video, it was shown where to find and download the CIP Continuing Education Tracker. As a refresher, the Continuing Education Tracker can be found on the About CIP Recertification webpage. In this video, we will look at the Excel tracker and go over how to complete the document. Each tab will be explained and a demonstration of how to record an example event will be provided. We ask that you use our Excel tracker to list your continuing education hours. The Excel tracker is a record of learning opportunities you attended and credits earned during the CIP 3-year certification period. All the information you will need to document continuing education is contained within the tracker. Tips for using the Excel tracker. The Excel tracker must be submitted as an Excel document. And to document a conference or another type of event that has multiple sessions with CIP credit, enter it on the tracker as a single line with the number of eligible CIP credits. You do not need to list each individual session on the tracker since the documentation will provide details. Enter only the number of CIP eligible credits on the tracker if not all sessions in a learning opportunity are eligible for credit. Please be as consistent as possible when renaming items on the tracker with how they are named on the corresponding documentation. This will help you and the reviewer to ensure all supporting documentation has been submitted. As soon as you complete a learning opportunity, enter it on the tracker, keeping it on a single line and locate the supporting documentation. Keeping the tracker up to date will tremendously help when it comes time to recertify. This seems like it would be an easy task, but over 3 years, it can be difficult to remember what you attended or locate documentation. The next 2 short videos will explain each tab on the Excel tracker and demonstrate how to document an example event on the tracker. This is CIP Continuing Education Tracker, Tabs Explained. The first tab on the tracker, CIP CEU Guidelines, provides instructions and useful information as you document your recertification activities. Along the top under Document Contents, you will find links to other tabs on the tracker, as well as a link to the CIP Recertification webpage on Primer's website. On this tab, you will find blue headings for Document Contents, General Recommendations, Recertification by Continuing Education Guidelines Summary, and last, Documentation. The next tab on the tracker, CEU Tracker, is where you will enter your continuing education activities. In the upper left are instructions for this tab. In the upper right is Document Contents with links to other tabs in the tracker. Moving to the next tab, Credit Hours, is where you will see the number of credits that automatically populates from entries on the CEU Tracker tab. You do not need to change anything on this tab. Along the top, you will find Document Contents with links to other tabs in the tracker. Moving to the next tab, CEU Tracker Examples, is where you can find a visual with examples of how to fill out the tracker. Entry examples are representative. Any resemblance to real dates or session descriptions is purely coincidental and highly improbable. In the upper right are Document Contents with links to other tabs in the tracker. The last tab, CIP Body of Knowledge, provides a reference as you select the CIP Body of Knowledge from the drop-down menu on the CEU Tracker tab for each entry on your tracker. Thank you. Let's walk through an example from a Primer conference using a session transcript as documentation. On the left side of the screen, the tracker is open to the CEU Tracker tab. On the right-hand side of the screen is documentation from the Primer 2024 Annual Conference. To enter this onto the tracker, the first piece of information is the event/course sponsor, in this case, Primer. The name of the event on the Excel tracker should match as closely as possible the name on the documentation. In this case, 2024 Annual Conference. The dates are taken from your documentation, which in this case is November 17th through the 20th, 2024. The credits requested I've highlighted in yellow. Only the CIP eligible credits of 2.5 need to be entered onto the Excel tracker. Let's enter 2.5. Accredited is yes. The body of knowledge drop down, you can choose whichever category or section you feel what you attended fits into. If you have any questions, you can go over to the last tab and review the content outline. The last cell is for additional explanation for any listing. This is your opportunity to provide any additional information you would like the CIP Council to consider when reviewing your application. In this case, we will say the conference focused on HRPP IRB issues. And that's it. Thank you for watching.